Tony Ferguson. I want to see that fight. I think it's a lot more interesting than the Khabib fight. I think you fight Turner. So I think Tony Ferguson, then he's, 9-10 in a row, something like that. I just want to see him. I love this style. I think he has the awkwardness to throw off McGregor, and he has chin is ridiculous, and then he hits hard too. So I think it'll be an interesting matchup. I love how he's always just dancing in there, and he comes out to the breakdance music. So big fan of him, but I'd rather see that over the Khabib or the rematch with Diaz. So
if I'm the UFC, probably he can't go up to 170 and fight Tyrone Woodley. Would knock his block off. He's got to. It's either Tony Ferguson or Khabib. As far as like a spectator, I would want to see the Tony Ferguson fight because I think that's going to be more stand up and it'd be back and forth. As far as like a martial artist, Khabib, I think Khabib will take him down and just beat on him. But man, the guy's proven everything he's needed to prove. I can't take anything away from him. He's done what he's got to do. He's said what he's done. So I can't bet against the guy anymore.
Man, as a fan, I would like to see Conor go up to 170 and maybe fight for that 170 title. As a fan, just because it's so outrageous, it's so out there. But man, the guy's been doing the outrageous for the last few years, and other than that, maybe him and Diaz 3, just to kind of put that whole talk to rest, put that whole thing to sleep. I think Diaz does deserve a third shot, out of respect. He's been in the industry a long time, and he's paid his dues as well. So yeah, I like to see those fights more so than anything else.
Everyone's just chomping at the bit to fight that guy, hey? I mean, realistically, he probably should fight Khabib. But, I mean, it'd be interesting to see him fight Woodley. I mean, that's a fun fight. I would like him to fight Aldo. But Aldo's one of my favorite fighters, so I'd like him to fight him. But, I mean, whatever makes sense. It's great for the UFC. It's great for anyone who's on a card with McGregor. I mean, he can do whatever the hell he wants, in my opinion, right now.
You know what? To be honest with you, I wish he would have fought Aldo a long time ago before all this stuff happened with Aldo. But since he's at 55 now, I would like to see him fight Khabib. And, I think that would be a really interesting fight. Obviously, McGregor is, amazing on his feet, and Khabib is on the ground. I think I seen a video. He was like talking to Dana White during the rounds or something. Like, that is just absolutely mind blowing. But I would like to see him fight him. I don't think he should go to 170, man. I think if anything, he should stay at 55 or go back to 45. But that's just my opinion.
I would like to see him fight St. Pierre. I think that would be probably the biggest fight that could be made, and I know George is probably willing to go below 170 to do it. So I think that would probably be the biggest pay money fight that could possibly be made. So
I'll fight McGregor at 155, but I think I'm a few fights away from that. But yeah, I mentioned that'd be cool. For his next fight at 155, well, you got Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Yeah, so Ferguson's going to be a very exciting fight, and Khabib is obviously a beast on the ground too, and will look to take him down. So those two guys deserve the shot.
I think that Conor fights anyone except for Khabib. I think we'll get the trilogy, the Nate Diaz third fight, and I know that a lot of other fighters hate this and the MMA purists hate this, but at this point, Conor should fight whoever the hell he wants. If Conor wants to come up to the light heavyweight division, I'll fight you. The guy is doing things that no one in the sport has ever done. Is he the best fighter ever to walk into a cage? No, but what he does is he talks trash, he gets everybody's eyes on television sets, and then he backs it up. And he's brought way more fans to the sport, and he's brought a lot more money into fighters' pockets than anyone's giving him credit for. I mean, yeah, look, most of us are still underpaid. That's a guy who's making real money, and he broke this barrier, the threshold of the UFC having to pay guys close to what they're worth was first reached by a guy like Conor McGregor saying, no, I want this. No, I'm not going to fight until you give me this. and other people need to act a little bit more like that. So I respect the heck out of what Conor's doing, and I know that people want to see him defend his belts, and people want to see him do things the right way for the pure sport of MMA. He's not a regular guy, and we don't have to treat him like a regular guy. He's not a regular fighter, so let him do what he wants, and just hope you get put on the undercard, and that there are 1.8 million people buying pay-per-views on your fight. And that's I'll just root on Conor and hope that when he gets a card over there in Dublin, they put me on it.